Hi, I'm Captain Darren Vigil, a CIEC, Certified Indoor Air Quality Specialist. We are general contractors with Healthy Exposure Construction. We specialize in environmental health construction. And yes, I'm an airline transport pilot for one of the world's largest airlines. I'm here with my fantastic partner, Jeff Fagerlin, who is a fine craftsman, and we make a great team together. We're at our Otis Avenue project. We identified some issues here. They had a son that would visit for the holidays and would always get sick in the bedroom. This is a local physician's home, and they do care a lot about health. What we identified in this project, Jeff, we identified the water vapor behind finished walls.
Yep, that's the water coming in through the walls. It wasn't pouring in, but it was constantly there.
What did we find when you actually opened up the walls, and even though there was spray foam insulation in the walls, what did we find behind that?
There was the spray foam was sprayed directly to a parged wall, which actually had some wallpaper on it still, so that was molding up a little bit. It was definitely wet behind there. Pulling that spray foam insulation out, it was wet between the insulation and the wall.
So if somebody has a spray foam wall without a drain plane behind that spray foam or a drain tile for the vapor to go, will the water accumulate behind the spray foam?
Yeah, the water just gets trapped there.
How would somebody know they have water trapped behind the wall?
Basically, you've got to pull the wall apart. I mean, you could have some smells in the basement, but without knowing for sure, you got to pull the walls apart.
Right, so that's what happens in a lot of homes where they apply spray foam to the wall thinking they're going to stop the water, but the water vapor will build up behind the wall.
Correct.
And if there's a food source, it will mold. And yes, naturally occurring microbial, volatile, organic compound odors, otherwise smells. A lot of homes, basements have smells. Our basements don't smell. We also had some other odors here, and we suspected something to do with the sewer system. What did we suspect?
Yeah, we kind of thought that there might be an open sewer line somewhere or a crack in the pipe or something like that, because you could definitely smell sewer odor in there.
Right.
And when we pulled the concrete out on the floor, we discovered that there was some open sewer pipes buried underneath the concrete from a previous homeowner's remodel.
So that was a gift from the previous homeowner, a gift that kept on giving.
Yep.
And a gift that made the children of this family, when they visit for the holidays, feel horrible when they visit. And that's not something you want to do, is feel horrible when you're visiting for your holiday season.
No, it's no fun.
Yeah. Tell us about the drain tile system. We did a healthy exposure super seal wall system because of the water vapor to catch the vapor and the soil gases that are below grade. Can you tell us just a little bit about that system and how that works?
Yeah, so we did the super seal wall system. We ran it all the way up to above grade, all the way down into the drain tile, the new drain tile we put in around the perimeter. And we put weep holes in the block at the very bottom, so that any moisture that came in through the wall or came into the block would weep into behind the super seal wall system and into the drain tile, which then goes to a sump basket and gets ejected out.
And we also pre-plumbed the home for we call a soil gas mitigation system. The homeowner hadn't pulled the trigger on that yet, but we think it'd still be a great idea. Do you not?
I totally agree. Yeah, during the remodel, we ran the rough plumbing for it so that at any point in time we can just add a fan and it's good to go, pulling the soil gases out.
So this project also, they wanted in-floor heat, and we do a special product, a Schluter system, and the Schluter system has a low electrical field and also seals the floor, does it not?
Yeah, it does. It's a waterproof membrane, and it's Schluter Dietra heat, and the cables snap directly into this. Then you thin set and tile right over top of that. It's a pretty neat little product. This particular product has the thermal uncoupler, and so that your heat will actually transfer up more and heat the concrete less. So more of your heat is going into heating the tile above, as opposed to heat loss from the floor.
Right, so with that system and the drain tile system and the Healthy Exposure Super Seal wall system, adding a soil gas mitigation, a fan to complete the system will trap and capture a lot of those gases and vapor that are below the slab.
Correct.
We're going to give you a little tour of our Otis Avenue project. Jeff is a fine craftsman. You'll see every detail of his craftsmanship, from laying the tile. We have the Schluter system behind the shower walls. You'd be surprised how many showers we find that are molded up because water gets through the tile, does it not?
Oh yeah. Tile is very permeable, mostly the grout, but it's permeable, so you've got to have a good waterproof membrane behind your tile.
A lot of people don't realize that, do they?
No, they don't. They figure that tile is water impermeable, and that's your barrier. but it does seep through constantly.
Yeah, and that's just building science, isn't it? Water's going to go through a porous surface. So we'll give you a tour of our Otis Avenue project. Please come in with us. I'm inside the finished bedroom here at the Otis Avenue project. We're going to show you where we have the healthy exposure super seal wall system. Jeff, if you can kind of show us the system is a drainage plane system that goes behind the wall and is completely sealed. And then we use polyurethane foam to completely lock it in, and that's tied into the drain tile system. And Jeff, we go above the grade, do we not?
Correct.
Put the system in?
We're 6 inches to a foot above grade here.
Okay, and the reason why you want to go above the grade versus have this system go below the grade would be
Moisture comes straight in.
Right. We want to capture all the moisture in vapor and soil gases. So Jeff, kind of show us where the grade is, if you don't mind, on this wall.
Yeah, so grade right here, like on this corner, is right at about tile level here. And so our super seal system starts up about here. Then the grade and tile come up at an angle to about 3.5 feet high up here. Grade's probably about here, super seal system's up here.
So this is a walkout basement. So it wouldn't benefit us to have this on a wall that's not below grade. The benefits are all below grade.
Correct.
And what about the bathroom? And check out Jeff's fine work in this bathroom. Jeff, tell us a little about the finished work, and then we'll talk about the super seal wall system that's behind all this.
Yeah, so we've got a floating vanity here with kind of a modern style sink. Wood paneling that matches the upstairs bathroom to kind of tie the accents in for the whole house. This tile is a slate looking tile, actually ceramic. This goes throughout the whole bedroom floor, bathroom floor, and shower walls. Kind of one continuous look.
Now, did you build the vanity?
I did build the vanity.
What kind of finishes? We use all non-off gassing finishes?
Yeah, so this was finished with a water-based stain and then a water-based polyurethane.
Is there particle board? Or
No. It's all plywood.
All plywood?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Plywood and solid wood.
And the wall system?
Yep, that's all solid wood.
Now, everybody, Jeff actually put on the entire upstairs addition, and we'll come back for a tour of that sometime. There was some material left over.
Yep. This was the material that was left over from the walls upstairs, and I had stored this for the past five years probably. And so when they decided to do this project, we kind of thought that it'd be a good idea to kind of bring in some of the accents that were from the upstairs remodel or addition. And so I think it ties in quite well. Also, the window has a freeform product. It's a poly resin, very sustainable, recyclable, renewable product. This particular one's called Ting Ting, and it's got the grasses, the little reddish grasses incorporated into it. So we use that for covering up the window well window.
It reminded me how moldy the old vanity was that was in here.
Yeah, I remember pulling it out, and it was pretty bad. There was mold behind the entire thing.
And again, because of building science and water vapor does travel through walls, it finds its way in.
Yep.
And then if it can find framing, the vapor travels through that, and it can travel into whatever's against the wall. Tell us why that won't happen this time.
Well, here we've got the super seal wall system up against the block, and I think the super seal goes all the way up. We've got grade right about here. I think the super seal system goes all the way up to just shy of the ceiling there. So it's well above grade.
So we have a drain plane behind this entire infrastructure, this beautiful wall.
Yep.
And I don't know if we get the camera a little closer look. You don't want to mirror directly against the wall, especially where there might be moisture. But if you can get behind the mirror, you'll see there is ventilation gap. If there you go, just a 1/4 inch gap, enough to allow air to travel behind it. The floors are all heated in the bathroom and the bedroom, and a heated floor in the shower. And one more thing, this is the homeowner already had the toilets, and they wanted to reuse these. Jeff, tell us a little bit about these toilets and what makes them special, and are they heated?
They're heated seats. They've got heated water. They're basically bidet toilet lids. They're washlets from Toto, and they're plumbed a little bit differently. And they plug into the wall, so there's a remote control that goes for them, so you can control them remotely, changing all the settings on it. They've got these throughout the house.
Yeah, so this is going to be a fantastic place for a family to stay the holiday with them. In the wintertime in Minnesota, it's really cold. We're going to have nice warm feet. And in the shower, it can be warm, and when they sit on the toilet, that's gonna be warm too. Well, this is Captain Darren Vigil, CIEC, here with my partner, Jeff Fagerland, at our Otis Avenue project. You'll see us come through here again. We'll give you a tour of the entire home, upstairs and down, and show you how it all works well together.